Yes.
Talking about autism. But we needed to have that. Thank you. Thank you for allowing that. When a parent receives an autism diagnosis for their child, many parents feel very overwhelmed. But here's a little disclaimer, I don't have a child on autism. Our mom was diagnosed with ADHD. Now Khona halfway, Amanda was 10, 11 when they were diagnosed with ADHD. So you can imagine living with an adult ADHD right now. She is 30 and is really out there doing things, doing her life. So Element is sitting quite at the beginning that every child is special. Every child has their own challenges, whether they have a diagnosis or not. I'm that child who has no diagnosis but who's very problematic. Sandy who wrote to 50 and I'm still problematic. But we are there. So parents feel overwhelmed. There are many questions, there are fears, there's guilt. Autism is not a tragedy. It's not the end of dreams. It's simply a different way of experiencing the world for the kids. And your child's mind, heart, and soul are unique gifts. And with this right support, they can live very well and fulfilled lives. And they can surprise and inspire us all. Before we talk about parenting, let's talk briefly about understanding what autism is. Autism or autism spectrum disorder is a neurodevelopmental condition that affects how a person communicates and interacts socially and experiences the world. So there's different degrees. They can be mild, they can be severe. So that's why it's a spectrum, because it can range from 1 to 100. Who understand the way your child is according to their spectrum. It's called a spectrum because no two children with autism are the same. You will hear different stories from the parents about what the child does and what the child doesn't do. So some may need a lot of support in daily life, while others live independently and even excel in specific areas. These key features of what autism is. Number one is differences in social communication, such as some kids will have a difficulty in back and forth conversation. You will talk to them, they will answer you in one word syllables, won't want to give you full answers. Some will give you full answers and this answer was researched when they're answering you. And they also have problems with understanding social cues. You walk in, you greet the old people, you do this. And when you question that, who's surprised, and then why do you have an issue? Because it doesn't understand the social cues. Number two is repetitive behaviors, focused interests. So some kids will have routines that they want to do. If they don't wake up and go and brush their teeth, when now you want them to wake up and do their bed first, they would have a problem with that. They have repetitive behaviors and routines as engraved in them. Some will like to line up objects. Every time you touch a pen, that's them. Deep fascination with other objects or with things. I had a child recently who was not interested in any of the assessments. All they wanted to do was to fix my desk. I'm trying to assess the child, busy lining up everything. And wathi azakwazi uhlala phansi afocus kule nto ndimenzisa yona the assessment, had fixed my office. And in that also I use that as part of the assessment and observation. About this is what is going on with the child. The third feature is sensory differences. They are either very sensitive to sound or less sensitive. Some are sensitive to textures, to lights, to even touch. You don't hug a child, I love hugging. So and if they shrunk back, then you know that they are sensitive to touch. It must be them, their interest, and then they come up. Those are the key things that determine. So there is lots of causes and myths that are out there. Causes of autism are not fully understood, but research shows that genetics play a very significant role, along with brain development differences during pregnancy and early life. Importantly, let me clear this harmful myths. Autism is not caused by parenting style. It is not caused by vaccines. It is not caused by emotional trauma. It's something that is genetic. And it's not an illness to be cured. It's not an illness to be cured. It is a way of being for the child. And Tina, we're focusing on fixing, but the child needs support, not fixing.